that I love. I love the life that I live. Tomorrow.
Traffic updates.
Ojoba and Charity intersections is good. There's no cause for alarm.
Sports. And everything fun is right here on Mainland 98.3 FM. Don't touch that dial.
It's time to break it open and really stand out. Broken Air is here.
On Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos.
This is not your regular sports show. This is Sport Cruise, only on Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. From hot transfer gist to Champions League drama, from Nigeria football madness to global sport cruise, we bring the vibes, the analysis, and pure football fire.
On your marks, get set, go!
Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala.
Meet swagger, no boring breakdowns, just pure energy, passion, and premium banter.
From John Duran! Open mouth or...
Hello there, your number one sports show on radio, Sports Cruise, from 6 to 7 p.m. every weekday, only on 98.3 Mainland FM. Sports Cruise, 6 p.m. weekdays on 98.3 Mainland FM. The cruise never stops.
Sport Cruise, 6 p.m. weekdays on 98.3 Mainland FM. The cruise never stops.
I got a feeling, Coach, the battle between Akabundu and Baji is going to be a real teller between these two tonight. Maybe not. Wamu, count it, and he'll go to the free throw line. Badios, now heavily defended. Screen coming from Baji. Trying to find it again, we'll try it through. This one's up. This time he sinks it. Well, you don't want him to catch fire. Wamu wants to take it himself, tries to force his way in. But you know, what I've been so impressed with Nigeria, the backcourt players, they have no problem, Coach, and you know this. Still time for Senegal here on the shot clock. Babaka Diallo, deja vu maybe. Boissy, you bet it is. Well, there's another three again. Jean-Jacques Boissy has come ready to play.
Well, he definitely has.
And he gets that to go.
Putting it right on the money for Jop.
19-point lead. Agata. They've got away with a push-up, but again, finishing. Wamu kicks out. Mekawolu, corner three. Cutting it back down to 21.
Well, that's what we haven't seen a lot of. So Nwamu, nice kick out there.
Boissy smothering Caleb Agata. Agata, another three. Are you kidding me, Coach? 3 threes to begin the fourth quarter. Rockets, we have liftoff. Are you kidding me?
What a finish there from Koji. Koji, the ferocious dunk.
Back to 14 points. Well, here we go, Coach. Look out below. Big Ibu Baji with the exclamation points. Well, Badio now working against the screen. In the late reversal of Fangarol. Like that one. Senegal, the 5-time champions of the FIBA Afro Bat 97.
Hello, my name is Godwin Enoch, and I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
Hush not, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up.
FIBA 2025 AfroBasket Championships after they were beaten by the Senegalese national FIBA 2025 Championship ever since 2015. That's more or less over 10 years ago. And in the world of athletics as well, it's also been confirmed that the World Athletics has now approved Bamidele's UAE switch. And a couple of hours ago, a couple of days ago, I think about one with football, it's also been confirmed as well that England's women's captain, talking about Leah Williamson, is set to miss the opener for Arsenal's Barclays Women's Super Premier Frimpong, is set to miss about 2 games and won't be returning until the international international break is done with. And so far, I think about a couple of hours ago, we also had 2.37 billion pounds after Noah Okafor's £18 million move from AC Milan down to Leeds United, and that's behind Aibrechi Eze from Crystal Palace. And that's I welcome you to the Thursday edition of Sports Cruise live from 98.3 FM at the sound of Lagos. To the fact that he had to go settle a personal problem of his, but he's back.
Sure, what's up about Aibrechi Eze's deal?
Transfer.
He was already driving to
just quickly go and convince him.
The same Okada that did me to.
I thought you to limp in where.
I have to still use it.
To go and meet.
Fela sang one song. He said, Tomi ba sakpa elori. Tomi ba pa. I had to use Okada to pursue them so that Tottenham Hotspur will not finish that deal.
Tigers, unfortunately, they've now been knocked out of the
I don't know, maybe it's the government that pray. They
don't want to spend $100,000. And I think before we also put on the mic, we're talking about the banter that was going on. No good exact. Quite unfortunate that the Tigers would not be willing.
I know where Tigers
to also do the same.
For WAFCON, the women won the African Cup of Defender.
Gabriel, no. What's his name now? I'm trying to remember. Ngenge.
And it was saying that we tried our best, but football had other plans. What do you mean by football had other?
It could happen.
What plan do you have?
It could happen. Okay, what could be on your side, just like we saw for Chelsea.
That's why they call it tournament. So that if you lose your first game, end of the day, they still went on to beat Holland in the final in South Africa, and they won the FIFA World Cup. In Qatar, Argentina lost their first game to the lowest team. When Portugal won the Euros, they qualified via the third best loser because they drew their group games.
Win your second game, win your third game, win your round of 16 games.
So the moment you keep winning those stages of the competition, the energy and the hope keeps rising, so and you can win it.
When PSG lost to Chelsea, are you going to tell me that they didn't have the most important of them all? They didn't win the most important of them all. The FIFA Club World Cup is the most important trophy.
The Champions League is bigger than the what is saying? Yes.
What? So the UEFA Champions League is bigger than the FIFA World Cup itself.
No, you don't get your coefficient points up.
Obviously.
So the Champions League is a major factor for you to go to the club.
Which is
even
bigger?
If you don't win, qualify.
Break to get paid some pills. We'll be right back. This is Sports Cruise Live from 98.3 in the sound of Lagos. Don't forget, guys, can actually join the conversation by calling us 0136000 0136000 410. Let's get.
Sound of Lagos.
Development now to continue to tap the natural resources and human ability of grassroots people. That's now why Tinubu government give our 744 local governments them power to begin collect and use them allocation and IGR to fast track them own progress and transformation. Now this financial freedom confirm say true now local government them be the number 3 of the 3 level of government we will get for Nigeria. My people, this one how we take look better don't day for okra, they don't break for our grassroots. Nigeria's comeback to never finish, but
by Citizen Connect initiative.
One Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
Real deal, and the real deal don't happen. The new 6 regional done to support them. Now be say develop projects will go benefit them people. Oh yeah, Nigerians, make we thank our President Bola Tinubu because whether you dey live for Borno, Benin, Bauchi, Bodija or Badagry, e get sense. Nigeria's comeback story never finish, but it don't dey road sam. Nigeria dey on the road to progress.
Renewing hopes, rebuilding Nigeria. Powered by Citizen.
Nigerians will stand a chance to win big. To join, just dial *900# on your MTN line. Then every recharge from 100 naira or more with
www.mtn.ng for more details.
My guy, you don't hear about credit card at all. Oh, no wonder. Anyway, another program of President Tinubu government to take consumer credit will get focus, support Nigerians to fit the pay school fees, buy things like household appliances, and even to pay house rent. Credit card, they do so through our banks, fintechs, could not get interest.
No interest? No interest?
Hey bro, where you can they go?
My bank, straight. No interest? I get interest.
You save. Go your bank, straight progress.
Renewing hopes, rebuilding Nigeria. Powered by Citizen Connect Initiative.
Fiam to enter MTN Beta Gist. Dial *123*2*1# or text BG to 312. T&Cs apply.
Under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there is a result-oriented leadership putting Nigeria on the path to progress. The facts speaks for themselves. Reduction in revenue to debt service ratio, housing jobs through 10 micro, small and medium enterprises, national minimum wage, signing into law the new national farming equipments, provision of equipment such as tractors and planters worth billions of naira from the United States, Belarus and Brazil, 10,000 tractors. Nigeria is on a steady progress.
Renewing hopes, rebuilding Nigeria. Powered by Citizen Connect Initiative.
The sound of Lagos.
Sport Cruise, 6 p.m. weekdays on 98.3 Mainland FM.
Show on radio Sports Cruise from 6 to 7 p.m. every weekday, only on 98.3 Mainland FM. Sports Cruise.
Freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me
Techno baby.
Say, Techno and Davido. And I remember back in high school, I never knew I'd be the big boy. I'm making money every day. Every day is holiday. I used to watch her on TV. Now she didn't wake up from my bed. Live in a big ass house now. I'm number one on the count. So me I make every day be a holiday. Me I make every day be a holiday. So we pass up the place and we make every day be a holiday.
Get entertained, get informed, as well as also get updated in the ever fascinating world of sports. And just as our tradition every Thursdays, we take you guys to the old school, to way back, and then of course I play you guys a beautiful song, techno, as well as Davido's Holiday in Down. You might be on holiday because yesterday was a holiday in Lagos State, but for we don't get to go. It's a bit of an update for you guys. Talking about Oliver Glasner. We also understand that ahead of Crystal Palace UEFA Europa Conference League qualifying play, we have a lot of things to talk about, and we begin this night from the US Open mixed doubles, where we are the Italian doubles specialists talking about Sara Errani as well as Andrea Vavashali. Revamped US Open mixed event. We had Errani a thrilling 6-3 5-7 10-6 victory secured at almost midnight right there in New York. Designed to attract superstars like the likes of Iga Swiatek, Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic. That means 5 times more than the $200,000 next weekend. Okay, I mean a lot of people have talked about what's it called? The US Mixed Open. A lot of it has to get involved in more games. We're taking a look at what happened with what's his name now, Yannick Sinner, in the final of the Cincinnati Open. Is your take concerning the US Open Mixed event that's just been recently concluded?
I don't think there's any problem with that. And the people that won the about $1 million, $200,000. So I'm trying to understand. See, I think one thing a lot of us need to understand is that sport is evolving, and there's a whole lot of money in sport. Create spaces to tell the people that bring in more money would have more space for you guys to come in. Imagine pushing Semba have a review of the prize money.
Even the Chan as well.
The Chan Nations Cup have a review of the prize money. Afro Basket for both the Tigers and the Tigers, they have review. In fact, they have new trophies already. So it's because people are beginning to understand that there's an endless pool of money that people that are operating within the sports world are ready to kick or 7 full betting companies operational in Nigeria. Right now we have almost 20 because the people understand the fact
almost
that
20.
I'm talking about ones that are functional. That you should get addicted to betting and all of that.
Exactly.
But they always advise you to bet responsibly, and that's what we're also telling you to do that. But whether you like it or not, somebody will tell you that. I mean, also taking care of my family.
I'm looking for the one I'm looking for the one I'll stake 10 and then maybe get 100 million.
Yes,
where can I?
Are tired. Every aspect of sports has a lot of money in it. On a regular match day, it has the people that sells a source of job provision for people that are genuinely people are selling bonds, people are selling pop-off. At least the sales that the person will make that day, he may not make it the entire week.
You're right.
Do you understand?
You're right.
So there's so much money, and the organizers of all of these competitions, why do you think more? Because they needed to bring in more clubs into it. Even FIFA is expanding
itself.
Champions League has expanded. We don't take sport as business. We see it as either a way
recreation
to
activity
or to do anything. That's why going. Take this as
out of the 20 Nigerian Premier Football leagues that will be participating in the NPFL.
There was a time that for a lot of years we didn't have a single privately owned team in the NPFL. So don't tell me that Honorable Cǒnlé will look at Remo Stars and watch it just go grounded like that. We think that. See, let me tell you, good advisor was the one that was helping the club to secure players on loan. He goes to his private account, but guess who is paying the salary of those players? The state government.
Oh my God. AA Region 2 Senior Athletics Championship. Team Nigeria stamped the authority on West African athletics after finishing top of the medal table at the second Confederation of African Football. That's CAFFA. The Nigerian contingent amassed a total of 25 medals, translating into 15 gold medals, 8 silver medals, as well as 2 bronze medals, as well as 1 bronze medal. Let's also still continue in the world of Algeria to the United Arab Emirates, paving the way for him to compete under a new flag. The change was also confirmed on the governing body's official database, with the 26-year-old listed as being invitational at the Brussels Diamond League finale, which is a non-point event where he's set to face 6. I'm trying to remember his name. Her name is Fʀᴏᴜ move from
and she came second.
Okay,
and she had the flag of Nigeria. She was registered and acknowledged as a Nigerian athlete.
But on World Athletics, what's it called now? Database as well. It's the switch of nationality.
It takes a while to process and all of that.
Before of that,
but as yesterday, she had a brilliant race in Belgium. That's the dance, and the lineup was solid.
Yeah, it was.
The very best of the best were in the lineup.
I mean, two already go now. We have Fʀᴏᴜ going, as well as what's his name now, athlete when it comes to representing us in national or international stage.
See, we are never going to have an end to this conversation, and it hurts so bad that the first twice 2 Olympics that has happened.
Yeah.
To have your national champion not being registered for the race that she's the current record holder in the last Olympics. Fʀᴏᴜ went in as the 200 meters. So you decided to register for 100 meters.
100 meters,
and you did not register for the 200 meters that she's the current champion for.
Yeah.
You know, so you look at some of these things, and what happens? The Govadia, the man in charge of
being elected, even the what is it called now? The Athletics Federation, is the same president that was also elected as well.
I don't have a problem with people choosing to be and you bring in results. I don't care how long it takes you, how long you spent in office. There's no way we're not going to be losing running for Delta State
in the National Sports Festival.
At the National Sports Festival.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You will see the better opportunities for you. But I mean, at the end of the day, whatever they win from their state at the National Sports Festival, they still represent the country. But I mean, you look at the list of it's not an isolated case.
Okay.
We have other countries also that have migrated and they are representing other countries. You see Gabriel Agbonla, you see John Fashan, you see Shola and Sammy Amiobi, all of these guys, they're choosing to play for countries where they feel lifespan.
As an athlete,
you have to be extremely lucky and blessed to be at the top level for 10 years. You can be a top footballer. Do you understand?
Non-stop running.
See, let me bust your head. with all of the greatness that of Usain Bolt in his life, all of the time he spent
in active athletics,
all of the minutes he raced, all his professional life, all the races he ran, put it together, it's not up to 10 minutes.
Okay, I agree with you.
Have you seen the recent pictures of Usain Bolt?
Yeah,
right
I saw it.
He's looking on for 15, 20
and you saw keeping yourself fit.
Look at Wayne Rooney, for instance.
Exactly.
I mean, look at these guys. You look at what because that's what you've done. So they have to cash in at the moment. The moment. In the moment they are hot. Figures going on
People
as well. Personalizing offices rather than put it based on credibility and capability. You are using political conversation to appoint people in political offices.
And you even get paid. You even get paid.
They pay you. Wow. They give you a nutritionist. They give you allowances.
Physiotherapists.
They
all of that.
register you for competition. You don't have to be sitting somewhere and be washing these things when Nigeria goes to big competition. And that told me, who would not want to leave? It's as simple as that. You look for the best opportunity for yourself.
All of those conversations, and quickly talk about the Tigers of Nigeria very, very quickly, just like we said. They bowed out of the 2025 Men's AfroBasket Championship following a night quarter 24-23. But Senegal, swung the momentum in the second quarter where they outscored the D Tigers by 30, making sure that Senegal led that one by 11 points. And then in the third quarter, we had Boise, being influential for Senegal. He hit around 17 first half points, while YK of Nigeria also to just 13 points, while also adding 23 to their points, stretching the advantage to a 91-75 win to progress to the semi-finals of the FIBA 20 Cup qualifiers in November, where they've been drawn in Group C along the likes of Rwanda, Guinea, as well as Tunisia. Very, very unfortunately, won't be winning ahead of their their FIBA World Cup qualifiers. That's going to be in Qatar 2027. What exactly should we be expecting from the boys?
Unfortunately, I defeated Madagascar in the opening game. I defeated Rune in a keenly contested game, 99-90. I kind of feel like the game took a huge toll on the players because the Cameroonians really stretched. But we started off good against, in our last match against Senegal. And our last win came in 2015. That was 10 years ago. So
considering the fact that we may be defeated the defending champions as well.
Exactly. You assume that if these guys have been with the Tigers for 10 years, 8 years, and so they need that extra.
That 2015 set that won the FIBA 2015 AfroBasket Championship, I think they compiled the Tigers of Nigeria bowed out of the FIBA 2025 Men's AfroBasket that month. Okay, guys, let's quickly go on a quick musical break. Don't forget, this is still Sports Cruise Live from Nigeria.
It's not your regular sports show. This is Sport Cruise, only on Mainland 98 to Global Sport Cruise. We bring the vibes, the analysis, and pure football fire.
On your marks, get set, go!
Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
No long talk. This is one day every week. Sport Cruise, where sports meets vibe.
That is a princely strike from John Duran. Open mouth or.
It's legendary.
Dogs to do. I be hustle to walk, my people
live from Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of 8.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. And apart from that, you can take a listen to us anywhere in the world, by live on our website, or take a listen to us as well via the Radio Garden app of the World of Football, as well as transfer stories. Yesterday, Arsenal agreed a 6 hotspur move, and just like Okwemi said as well, I travel to Northern to London. And talking about that as well, now the fight for the Premier League title, we'll definitely get to talk about that. And don't forget, guys, that you can join the conversation 093-6000-410, 6000-410. You can also send us messages to that same 093-6000-430. And just like I said, if you want to also confirm that is set to miss, what's it called now? The last chunk of the, opening games against for Eberechi exactly against that was against Chelsea on Sunday. Despite the fact that he scored a free kick goal that was eventually cancelled, when he was subbed off of that, saying that he knew that was going to be his last game for Chris. Number 2,
even if they are not outright favorites, they are condemned to win this time around English Premier League.
Yeah.
And still have a mix of, supposedly want to sign Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa.
The newly crowned PFA Young Player of the Year.
But as of today, and he has only 1 FA Cup and 2 and then this is his 6th season. They've come Liverpool last season by finishing 10 points.
And same last season, they made it to it.
Was injured. Gabriel Jesus was injured. Bukayo Saka was also out. Odegaard was struggling with form. He couldn't replicate his form before he got injured playing for Norway when he came back. And then as PSG, and then you're having Merino as a striker. So they knew where their problems was for his Portuguese side last season. He came in, and then they also looked at the fact that, okay, wait a minute, we can have some form of...
Okay.
Arsenal have the best defense in the Premier League.
Okay.
Consistently so.
Well,
Arsenal have their season for the past 3 seasons.
Okay.
So Arsenal has the best defense.
Okay.
Arsenal has David Raya that are the best of solid.
Okay.
They have defenders that also go since 2000. Arsenal scored 28 goals from set pieces, corner kicks specifically.
Corner.
The only one they've scored this season was another. On a normal day, Kepa will start for any club. He was one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League last year. What's his name now?
There is Timber. There is Mosquera.
Mosquera can play anywhere in the back line. Look at the other going forward.
Right.
Then they have a centre back pairing that will give you sleepless night any day, any time.
Yeah.
So come to the midfield. Do you know that a certain Zubimendi that is a solid lockdown? And I will say it, the only player better than Zubimendi in his role now in world football is Rodri.
Yeah.
Remove Rodri, Zubimendi is talking about him.
Yeah.
Then there's the captain of the side that when he's in a good mojo. Now they brought in Eberechi.
Yeah.
Look at the attack. Kayabas can play in that. I didn't even mention Merino in the midfield.
There's Merino in the midfield.
He will play him. Then look at the wings. Against Man U, I saw a switch of tactics against Man U. I saw Bukayo Saka because he's a special talent. But imagine having an in-game switch that you think that, as a defender, your job is to mark Saka, and 23 minutes into the game, you have seen Saka on the other side, and then you are dealing with someone else. So it's a team that is Eberechi.
Yeah.
I've said it. Arsenal had the best transfer window this season. Zubimendi, they needed flair and utility in the back leagues in the world. In all of the leagues in the world, any defender under the age of 22 in the entire Europe want to bring in a certain Haaland. And I said, if Pep Guardiola on this show, today is the 21st day of August.
Yeah.
If Arteta does not win the Premier League and the Champions League, or either of both this season, that is left from the Arsene Wenger era. Now in that time is Reece
Nelson. You're right.
Every single player was either promoted or bought.
Yeah, using on 36,000 force, using on 36,000 force. Let's also try as much as possible to wrap up our thoughts in more or less 40 seconds because we are really pressed for time. Our first caller on the show, good evening, welcome to the show.
Hello, I see. Okay. Let me first of all talk about the Tigers or what they call them. Because we want to finish the whole account money in Nigeria. To make last now. To God, I will tell you somewhere. Because you made the same statement when Pep Guardiola was signing Haaland.
And it happened. He won the Champions League and the Premier League.
Thank you so much. Is it on 36,000 phones? Is it on 36,000 phones? Welcome to the show. Bye-bye, how you doing now?
I don't know. When allow me to talk again. You're right. I think I failed to win Champions League. Then after the World Cup, I cannot see our teacher will replace him.
Good evening, welcome to the show.
Hello,
Bye-bye, you're welcome to the show. Good evening to you.
Good evening. Good evening. Ask for your hand, the shockers. Okay, see, you can hear me. See.
Oh, are you there?
Please. I'm back home. You have given us a lot of hope. So I'm not an Arsenal fan. So I'm.
Thank you so much. Okay, we have a lot of calls. I don't even know how to even pick all of this.
Tomorrow is Friday, so we have enough time to pick calls.
Yeah, good evening.
I think I know. Maybe bring and call Nigerian prison.
WhatsApp. This person said, "Good evening, guys. Okay, Kilo the UEFA champion. Thank you so much, trying for my gig. Okay, we also have other messages as well. This person says, Arteta is condemned to win either the EPL and the UEFA Champions League this season. Let's get a pick some other calls in on 6,400. Welcome to the show.
Good
evening. You're welcome.
Yeah, we get first.
That we win anything. Let us be watching and see, man. That's why we not this season.
Thank you.
See.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We very lost for ability.
Arsenal will not win any Premier League or Champions League. If you like, let them sign all the players. Instead, Man U will win in Premier League. Wow, that's quite crazy, man.
We missed in action yesterday. Let's coming back. If I want to show pity, but they want something outside FA Cup. Arsenal not to disappoint. More disappoint club I have on it is Arsenal.
Thank you so much.
For your hand.
Thank you so much, Ambassador. PL Champions League will be too tough. Thank you so much. The time checking is 58 minutes. Let's squeeze this in. You're welcome to the show. Good evening to you. You have 30 seconds.
My phone where I get locked, make my number. So thank God. I would have loved him to go to Tottenham and play football. He love playing with freedom. At Arsenal, I would not do that. It's like he's going to be playing with that kind of mindset.
At this point, Friday, so we'll get a bit more call. Before we also go as your Okwemi, your prediction does a bit.
Wow! Yes.
Wow! All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll be back as well tomorrow, same time, same station. Sports Cruise live from 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. I know what time is up next. It is. Bye.
Thank God it's Thursday.
Of Way Back Waves, your favorite drive time musical retro program where we'll go way back in time to enjoy music from the yesteryears. I am your designated driver and your official tour guide as we're taking a trip down memory lane. You know the drill here. I'm so super stoked, super excited to be back on your airwaves. Of course, my name is Rio and I'm known as the Classic King every Thursday as I bring to radio. First and foremost, let me just ask, how was your day? If you are just leaving